A storm is on the horizon when it comes to Disney Plus and the ability of the Walt Disney Company to maintain subscribers. Prices are going up, and folks are going down and away from the subscription service that was supposed to stay at the forefront, in the lead of the market, perhaps putting Disney perchance in the same category as Netflix. Now, they're at least a distant third, maybe fourth, and categorically different. Folks, we're here to tell you there may be a mass exodus of Disney Plus subscribers. We'll show you why right now. And hello, folks. Welcome back to the Pro Channel. We are indeed so happy that you are here with us. An attitude of gratitude each and every time you click on one of these videos. We're also grateful to have Jonas J. Campbell here with us again. Jonas, welcome back.
Oh, so good to be here today, Pro. Are we talking about my favorite subject?
I think we are. And Jonas, feel free to pepper in some of the responses that the Trian group has given on that new white paper that was released earlier this week that talks about some of the weaknesses of Disney Plus. But for now, let's go to the article out of thatparkplace.com by L.W. Ghost. Although I don't know about the pronunciation. Perhaps he's like George W. Maybe it's L.W. Ghost. I don't think so. But Disney Plus reportedly facing massive amounts of cancellations following price increases. Isn't that interesting, given that we probably won't know how that's going to go until after the vote for the board seats? Interesting how Disney plans all that out. And folks, we talked about this on this channel many weeks ago, was that was strategically timed so that they would not have to tell you how many subscriptions were lost as a result of these price increases by the time the vote happened. If you have a product that people are rejecting, that is creating bad experiences people are deciding not to pay for, and that is failing to meet goal after goal, you'd think you'd reassess and also try to find a market price point that worked, probably a lower one to get more people to try it and maybe, just maybe, find happiness worth the price. That is, you would. Bob Iger and Disney Plus, not so much, according to Mr. Ghost. It turns out that in the UK, according to Newsweek, as cited by Breitbart.com's witty and wise media reporter John Nolte, Disney's been having the same trouble attracting and keeping subscribers that they've had at home in the USA. But they are raising
even
prices.
More so. Even
Talk
more
to us about
so.
it, Jonas. What do you got?
In the last quarter, Disney lost 400,000 subscribers in the United States. It's even worse in the UK. They've already lost 900,000 subscribs. So
Good
almost
Lord,
a
the
million.
UK has, what's the population of the UK versus the US? It's like a third, right?
You've asked me a question.
That would be like losing 3 million subscribers in North America. It's an exodus in the UK.
Right, and the way they're trying to solve this is by they have to raise revenue over there in the UK, and they're not capable of doing it. Are we going to be talking about the price situation over here?
Well, get ready. Here's what we've got. A UK-based Twitter/X user named Melly Fratelli over in jolly old England has shared her price increase experiences online. In 2020, she paid the US dollar equivalent in pounds sterling of $63.45 for her annual Disney Plus subscription. But in 2021, the price had gone up to $76.15 USD. In 2022, $104.40. Good grief, look at the increase in just a couple years.
That's
all this while the world experienced economic chaos, inflationary pressures on things you need, not just want, like food, shelter, fuel, etc., etc. And now Disney has informed her that as of March 2024, her annual subscription will go up to $139.50, and she's decided enough is enough after watching her UK Disney Plus subscription since 2020 more than double. That is crazy. No wonder you're seeing people fleeing from the service. Jonas, are we seeing any indication that the U.S. is reflective of the UK?
Well, yes. For one, obviously, lost 400,000 subscribers, nearly 500,000 subscribers in the U.S. in one quarter alone. And Disney has promised that they're going to release less content, which is a funny thing. They're saying that to shareholders. We promise we're not going to spend as much on content, and we're going to release less of it. They are hoping that the people who are subscribing to Disney Plus aren't paying attention to those sentiments. This is fascinating to me because they've just announced a £2 a month for 3 months promotion over in the United Kingdom, which says to me that why would you pay 140 for a year of something when you can get 3 months of that for £6? That makes 0 sense to me whatsoever, or 0 pence to me whatsoever.
Well played, well played. Your argument is 6 pence, none the richer. Jonas, this document known as the white paper out of Trian, it seems to suggest that Disney Plus is on the downside of a roller coaster that is not going to go well for the company. And part of what they are suggesting is that apparently they think that Disney has burned all the goodwill they can get with Disney Plus. What do you make of where Nelson Peltz and Jay Rasulo might go with their argument that Disney Plus is not achieving and succeeding the way that it should have? I'm reminded, by the way, Jonas, of those milestones that Bob Chapek set, which have been done away with now. And now, rather than trying to reach subscriber milestones, Disney Plus seems intent on trying to prove that they made a penny of profit by the end of the year. Now, not profit as in, oh, well, we've made back all the investment, as in we didn't lose money in a single quarter for once ever. That's the milestone they need to reach.
That the revenue within that 3 months match the output within that 3 months. If you somehow manage to not spend anything in those 3 months, then yes, technically you can have 3 months of not spending. My drive home from Disney World, while I took a business call and booked a sale on that call, was the most profitable part of my Disney vacation. Yes, technically. But that doesn't mean that I didn't just lose $5,000 taking my kids through the parks. This is it's all smoke and mirrors over there. This is not a way to profitability. In fact, if you look at page 15, or I can just quote it, they're saying that the streaming business is still losing money on over $22 billion of run rate revenue, with no guidance on a time frame to earn a reasonable return on that investment. If I'm reading that correctly, they're saying that Disney has spent $22 billion on trying to get this thing running and still not profitable. They've also killed their physical media business with this as well. And they killed their licensing business because they stopped selling Disney content to what was the name of that actually successful streaming service? Oh, Netflix, where they could actually make money on sharing out their content, as opposed to putting it on Disney Plus, where it seems that not many people watch it. The only things on Disney Plus that people watch on a consistent basis are Bluey, a show that is not made by Disney, and Moana, a movie that is not made by anyone who is still working at the company on the high level.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jonas. Let's think about it this way. So Disney's losing subscribers in their Western markets. Okay, so they've given up on that milestone apparently. What they have not given up on, because it's so important to investors, is that they've got to show that the streaming service made a profit. What's being argued on this page that you told us about on the white papers by Nelson Peltz is that there's not a reasonable return on investment for Disney Plus. So think about it this way. This company has sunk billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars into making Disney Plus a subscription service that some people are using. What Nelson Peltz is saying is that if your subscribers are going down and you show me that you made a penny of profit in one of the quarters upcoming, that does not suffice for the billions and billions and billions of dollars that you've invested. You have to show an overall percentage profit over the top of all those billions. And there is no timetable, and it specifies this on this page, no timetable whatsoever for Disney to ever show that the vast treasures that they have invested in this, treasures that dwarf their investment in theme parks for decades, there is no timetable to show, oh, we've got a 15% return on investment for all that money. That doesn't exist because it's so far out there, you can't even conceive of it.
Right. This video can't go on forever, but go to page 97 of this white paper.
Oh, Jonas, we're going in the weeds, folks. Jonas is making requests to go. Listen, when you start telling me to go to pages like 97, that's when I know we're going to have a video. Here we go.
Look at this. Current strategy seems designed to provide short-term wins rather than long-term profitable growth. It sounds like Nelson Peltz agrees with you, Pro. Over the past year, Disney has been rapidly raising prices and cutting content and marketing investments rather than doing the hard work of streamlining unproductive overhead to boost near-term earnings and cash flow. Many investors are left wondering what those decisions mean for Disney's long-term growth and the value proposition of its services. So, looking at those 3 points over on the right-hand side, while Disney has raised prices twice this year for Disney Plus, Disney plans to cut content spend significantly, calling into question how subgrowth will continue to trend. Uh, if you all are not understanding here, where Disney lost 1.3 million subscribers, Netflix gained 13 million in the same quarter. So
Disney is no longer in the same.
not the market. This is Disney.
Right. Disney's not in the same stratosphere as Netflix anymore. So that's what we're talking about, Jonas. Everybody's ignoring, or at least people not on this channel, everybody is ignoring that Disney's opportunity to ever be in the same league as Netflix is gone. And if you think that Disney Plus is in the same league as Netflix now, that's a perception issue that you have, because
Right,
they're not. They're not in the same league as YouTube. They're not in the same league as Amazon Prime Video. They have lost the window.
And Netflix, at the same point in its lifespan, in this number of subscribers, was pulling in billions, as opposed to saying,
profit.
We might make a dollar. We might make a dollar.
Right. We might make a dollar this year, but we're still in the hole. What would you say, Jonas? How much do you think Disney is in the hole right now in Disney Plus?
Somewhere between 14 to 22 billion, and not counting the opportunity cost of the things that they've pulled away.
And I think the last I heard, it's 16 to 17. So I'm right in the middle of that. So 16 to 17 billion. You're saying 14 to 20 plus. So that's what they have to. Here's the thing: when you do an investment such as Disney Plus, at the bare minimum, considering inflation, the bare minimum, you need a 15% return on investment. They are trying to show that they made a penny in a single quarter more than they spent, while at the same time they are losing consumers.
Well,
this is a
billion.
Totally failed strategy. Totally failed. And it didn't have to be this way. You brought up the cost of opportunity. The opportunity cost here is that this could have been just Disney could have had an entire page of content on Netflix, and Netflix would have been spending billions and billions and billions to pay Disney, and Disney would never have had to have invested in this infrastructure.
Oh, there's no question in my mind. There are lesser Aardman titles that outperform Disney content on a regular basis on Netflix. I love Flushed Away as much as anyone else, but it's a little long in the tooth. Netflix puts a Disney property on their front page, and it will outperform almost anything on the entire streaming service for Disney Plus. That is, it's not even a fair comparison.
All right, folks. That's the video for today. We hope that you have enjoyed this class called Disney Plus 401, because this is senior level studies. You get the diploma. Just hang tight, keep watching more videos, and we will not charge you not a single itty bitty bit of tuition, because you are here for free on scholarship just by being the genius that you are. Folks, the only thing we ask out of you to maintain our campus and keep things moving ahead, click the like button, share, subscribe, and click it, stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Make sure to follow all of the analysis on this channel, as well as That Park Place, the YouTube channel, as we continue to cover the white paper from Nelson Peltz and Jay Rasulo, the Trian Group. Oh my gosh, is there a ton of data there. Folks, it is a week. It has been a week, and it's just getting started. All of the stuff that's coming out about Disney, hang tight. We'll get to it, and you will be more than all right for watching it. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.